Hello everybody and welcome back to Analog Vernacular. Today we're going to be playing some more Unicorn Overlord and we have some options today. Maybe we'll start with this. We'll do this Sigil trial, beginner 2, enemy level is 10. Aid Selvi in her research and defeat the phantom army conjured by the Drybaum magic sigil. We've got Wyvern Knights and Hunters. So interesting, Flyers would also be a good counter to the Wyvern Knights, but they added Hunters into this to make that a little bit more difficult. But we have options for like True Strike and whatnot, so we definitely do have options. Now we're kind of entering an area of the game where there are so many options and so many classes being thrown at us at such a high pace that like it's harder for me to feel like I have a good understanding of these classes before we're thrown into the next fight. So there may come a point soon where in order for me to be effective here, I may have to like start analyzing off screen these classes in a little bit more detail and sort of theory craft builds myself, which I've kind of avoided doing. Just so everybody knows, my general philosophy going into these games is to have as little extra outside time out of recording as possible. And that's simply because, well, I don't have a lot of extra time outside of recording. So for me to put in that extra work, it is in fact extra work. And like, it's something that I do when I need to, right? But it's something that I try to avoid. I try to be as naturalistic with my playthroughs as possible so that most of my time is happening on screen. And that's because I do have a day job and YouTube is sort of the hobby on the side. So, you know, I don't have a ton of extra time outside of recording to, you know, put into theory crafting and guide building and those sorts of things. So just know that I won't be doing a ton of that, but I think I'm getting to a point where I might need to do a little bit of that just to make sure that I'm understanding each of these classes as we move into these areas. But as of right now, that last fight that we did in the last episode, I don't feel like my performance was very good because I didn't know what the best builds were going to be. And I'm not going to be looking up build guides still, but I might need to have a better understanding of the specific classes myself, and I feel like I'm sort of going to be hitting a wall if I'm not careful here. So that's where I'm at right now. Interesting that these guys, yeah, okay, so we've got some armor bashers in the back and we got heavies in the front. Let's see here. All right, so we have a lot of new units. That's the other thing that makes this a little bit tough, right? New unit of 4. We should probably start trying to utilize Selvi, who can probably be pretty useful with her debuffs. Okay, 3 out of 3 unit, 4 out of 4 unit. All right, we don't have any empty slots. I think we do have, yep, 3 and 3 here. So let's try and get like as many people out on the field as possible. So does it always put, when we're sorting by unit, does it always put people who are not deployed down at the bottom? It seems to be the case. All right, so Yana, Prim, Aramis. All right, and in order to get everybody that we own on one of these tiles, we're missing 1 open slot. Okay. Yeah, with the way that my brain works and the way that my memory is, it's going to be impossible for me to remember who has all of the specialty weapons and gear and specialty builds and stuff, so I'm always going to have to kind of go off of a sort of broader understanding of the setups in each of these units, and then fine-tune them as we run into specific enemies. That's just kind of the way that my brain is going to function doing these things, so just keep that in mind. But let's go ahead. We definitely do want Prim and Aramis in the same grouping. You're good against Flyers and who? Flyers and Armored. So we're going to definitely have some Armored here. And are we going to have Flyer? Ooh, this is the first time we've seen these. Wow, okay. So the first time we're running into ballistas is going to be on a map like this. I'm assuming that that has to be manned, which it looks like this one is. Okay, and I'm assuming that it will also be effective against Flyers. So Flyers may be a bad idea on this map. And they're also not going to be useful against this boss because they've put a counter to having flyers go against them. So, true strikes are going to be better for us, I feel like. Yeah, with how complicated all of these setups are going to be, we're just going to have to be a little bit more malleable and have a better base understanding of what each individual class is going to be able to do. And just set up generally good setups to begin with, if that makes sense. Alright, I want Berengaria in one of these as well. I kind of wish that they would just allow us to have sort of like a staging area to put units so that we have, I don't know, I just like having everybody out on these boards to begin with and then swap them around with square. Just because visually they're already there and I'm looking at them, if that makes sense. It's a weird ask, like it's totally unnecessary, but it's just like one of those things where I'm like, this is what my brain wants. All right. So you've got some healing potential. You've got healing in this group. Do we have healing in this group? Not really. What if we switched you with Elf Girl? Elf Girl is very, very good. You could be useful on anybody with sweeps, and we don't want flyers, so if we want to... Basically, let's throw our flyers somewhere in the back here, in places we're not going to use them, because I don't think I want flyers on this map right now. I do want to try and get you guys on the field. Let's get you into one of these groupings. Where is my bow right now? The two of you do make a really, really strong front line, but I wonder if I should do something like that instead, because like one good tanky unit with each group might be a better way to utilize these units, right? You're actually not that big of a tank to begin with. You're more about blocking magic. So you might still actually be better in the front. And since we have a healer, even though you don't have the highest, you know, defense, you're not actively blocking, that might be better. But we'll have to just fill that out a little bit. You don't have heals? You don't have heals, right? You have that row heal, which is an active skill. I hate that that says row with 2 combatants. I don't think that I mean, I have to listen to what it says. If it says combatants, I don't think it's working. So, but there is nothing for just a row of friendly units. Also, is daytime and nighttime going to start coming into effect on some classes and stuff? Maybe I just need to get rid of this. Own HP is less than 100. Now that would be only for that specific unit, right? Not for the entire team, so that's problematic as well. As much as I like these options and conditions, I feel like there are some that are missing or that I'm not sure if they're going to work the way that I think they are, which makes it a little bit... Attack type, attacked by... If the row is attacked. Okay, interesting. Alright, row heal. If the row is attacked, then row heal will always be very useful. That's not a bad way to start this. And then we could have another one that's maybe different. Activates only when the user's row is attacked. The skill will not activate otherwise when the user's row is attacked. So right now it would only be if the back row. Does it have to be a multi-hit, or if one person is attacked in that row will it trigger? Let's leave it that way, because she's going to be able to help the front line a little bit easier, and then she can help heal the back line if the back line is pierced. Yeah? Yeah? Am I understanding that? Sure, let's go with that for now. This grouping has been okay. Not stellar, but okay. Okay, good defense. We don't have any heals on this group, do we? You have a self-heal with Sanguine if you get yourself in trouble, but otherwise, no heals there. Technically, you guys have multiple heals between these two, so I wonder if I should switch that around. Maybe if we did that, then you have heals, and then he has heals. You have a self-guard, which means that in some situations we might be able to do something like this. Let's have it start that way, and then we'll adjust as we go. This group has your heals. You only have quick heal, so that healing is not as good as some of the others, but I think that's okay. And then you have like true strikes, which you will be useful against the flyers. Okay, this is kind of our don't use group at the moment, isn't it? All right, how do we feel about this? Who have we left out that we're not thinking about? I did not mean to do that.
I'll show you what a witch can do. I'll be going now.
We're okay. What was I trying to do there? Oh yeah, I was trying to get back in. I thought I was in this menu. Okay, so the person who's being left out. Oh yeah, we want Berengaria in. So who would we switch out for that? This guy has not performed all that impressively for me yet. As long as he's protected, he can still rush through infantry units, though. That's still incredibly useful. Honestly, I might want to take Oaklease out for this one. Maybe you. Okay, so what do you have? Okay, first aid is nice. We've probably got a number of things that we might be able to equip. Do we have... what do we have? Fire, poison, amulet, 2 of those. And I think everything else is equipped at the moment. Okay. Sure. We may as well just put that on. Now, Poison Cure should only activate if poison is inflicted, right? So, I don't think we need to worry too much about order of that, but if we find that that's triggering for no reason in particular, first off, I'd be surprised, but second off, we can deal with it then. So, Death Spin, row with 2+ combatants, yes, absolutely. 75 potency versus afflicted targets. So really, we would want you in a group that maybe is throwing poison down or some other affliction, but that's a synergy we might try and figure out later. Attack a single enemy, inflicts AP -1. So if there isn't a row you can attack, then Carnage, you just get rid of somebody's AP. You have First Aid. 25% HP to an ally, cool. So you got 2 healers in this group? And Sanguine Pursuit. Alright, we'll worry about this later. But I think you being in the front is actually going to make the most sense now. And I think that's going to be our groups. How do you two compare to each other? She has better defense, it looks like. Less attack, though. A little bit higher accuracy. Slightly higher evasion. Negligible. He has higher crit. And higher guard rate. We'll leave him in for now. We've got a lot of that unit type. I want to get more fortress guys. Okay.
I ride for Cornea.
You might actually be the better one to go after this.
Awaiting your orders.
Yeah, you go after that guy because they're going to be able to hit Hodrick pretty hard, and I don't want that.
It shall be done.
This rose bears thorns. What would you ask of me?
Okay, so this is the magic circle, this is the circle for the ballista.
Setting off. This won't take a moment.
Stand,
You'll find
prepare yourselves.
Wow, even with Hodrick, that's doing just fine. Okay. Probably because we're killing him before. Well, let's just see how this plays out. Looks like... Alright, we're just wrecking their shit and we can heal afterwards, so...
Embarrassing. Seems we've done it.
It shouldn't come as a surprise.
I don't know if it's Rosalind or Rosalinda, but either way, she is crushing it.
Where should I begin? As you wish. Have you need of me? By your command. I stand ready.
What shall I do? Here! I'm ever in your service.
Okay, so we're gonna be moving pretty slow here.
I shall not falter.
Okay, I kind of wanted that other group to do this. Save you guys the stamina.
At least try.
But that's okay.
Not finished yet.
No chance! I'm here to help. The day is won. Glory to the liberation. Awaiting your orders.
It shall be done.
I shall not disappoint.
That's how that's gonna work?
Setting off. Behold the valor of a knight.
I shall never fail.
You...
Even with your debuffs.
Victory! I'll prove my worth.
Alright, I absolutely want to destroy that as quickly as possible.
Here!
Have you need of me? It shall be done. I stand ready. I'm off then.
Okay, we can bring in that group. I also kind of want to bring in our debuffer and try and figure out how she works. This probably isn't my strongest group overall, but I also want to bring these guys out. Because I want Prim and that guy to get points together.
Let me out.
So that we can see their rapport.
Need something? Sure.
I shall not shy from battle.
Want to keep going?
Okay, these groupings are holding up very, very well compared to the last fight we were in, though, so I feel like we've got some decent groups, at least for the unit combinations we're running into here,
Be safe.
which I really like. Makes me feel good.
We make good strides. The winds of fate blow at our backs.
Okay, how's this grouping doing health-wise?
I
Can
fight
they
on.
kill somebody?
For now.
Alright, we have 10 item usages. So this will give you 30 HP. We may want to start using larger ones, but I don't have a medium at all, so we still only have the smalls. Yeah, I think we'll just do that. We're probably gonna get hit again before we reach this thing, but...
Tisn't safe here.
Ooh, that's probably gonna slow us down more. Does it do damage, though? Oh, that's so rude.
I grow weary.
Where should I begin? Of course. I shall not disappoint.
Okay, they got out. Good.
What shall I do? Prepare yourselves.
I am your shield.
Cheer up.
You'll see no harm.
That must have hurt.
Alright, venturing into Elfheim just to get Rosalinda is, like, so worth it.
Victory.
And, like, she's fine as hell,
A
too,
worthy
which is
foe.
a bonus. The weapon you see here is called a ballista, my prince. As long as it holds bolts, you can use it to continually attack an enemy target. 'Tis a potent armament indeed if used to its full potential. Ballistae are siege weapons that can be operated by any unit. Station a unit, then select a target to attack automatically. Okay.
I'm ever in your service. I depart.
Behold the valor of a knight.
At least try. Lay down!
Huh?
Initiative down from her is really cool, too. So it just
mustn't
makes
grow
it
careless.
way more likely that a lot of our units will get to go first. Very cool class.
According to plan.
Alright, I don't think that gets rid of her thing there. Do we have a mage or anything that can take advantage of this tower? No. Ooh. Not you either.
Yeah.
You might be able to make use of it.
Heading over.
I stand ready. I'm off then. What would you ask of me? By your command.
Your orders, sir.
I have arrived.
Victory!
What do you need of me?
I'll prove my worth.
I shall not disappoint. Setting off.
I'm up. Sure.
I don't want that group to get that kill. I'm gonna have you guys move
Of course.
this way.
Show me what you got.
Give in!
I can help.
Enfeeble!
Not even worried. Better.
Steady.
It's alright, Bruno.
Are you okay?
You're just there to take the hits and stay alive. If you can miss all day as long as you let the people behind you do the dirty work.
Enjoy that. Yeah? Easy.
I'm ever in your service.
Oh,
Where
that
shall
dude
I
turned
go?
around.
Need something?
So can we only like... I guess this just makes like our assists a wider range. I don't really know. And I guess all the other bonuses like assist damage, skill range, visibility range, wait time is halved, no stamina consumption. Like all of that stuff is the benefits that we're looking at there. Okay.
As you commanded.
Can this
I'll
thing
prove
move?
my worth. Yeah!
Oh no. So you can't move the ballista. Gotcha.
What shall I do?
Awaiting your orders.
Okay, since you have full stamina, you go to
I'm off
that.
then.
I'll prove my worth. It shall be done.
What would you ask of me? By your command. I wait for your next orders. I stand ready.
What shall I do? I depart.
Okay, I actually like
shall
getting into the
never
fight
fail.
first.
Yep.
Prepare yourselves.
I am your shield.
Cheer up.
I shall protect you.
That must have hurt. I can help. Yeah. A regrettable end. Yeah.
Seems we've done it. I'm here, Your Highness.
Never doubt a desert kid.
I have arrived.
Okay, well done,
Where
team.
should I begin? As you wish.
Yeah? Heading over.
See, I don't get it. Like sometimes when you're doing the A thing, it just doesn't do the sweep across very well.
Setting off.
Time is with us. Should we only keep our focus?
Okay, you'll be able to intercept them.
Stand before
We're
me.
doing so much damage that the barriers don't even matter. Love that. You love to see it. Should have had more than just healers in there, girl.
You'll be okay.
Sorry. Even just one tanky unit in front would have made a huge difference on that grouping.
The battle is ours. A worthy foe.
I shall not disappoint.
I'll prove my worth. It shall be done.
Have you need of me? It shall be done. Awaiting your orders. I'm off then.
I shall never fail.
Healing you. Cheer up.
So that also heals ailments. The poison goes away after she does her little heal there.
Healing you.
Not looking great.
A flawless victory.
You don't stand a chance.
Yeah. Your strength fails you.
No more hurting.
Yeah, that new ability that hits flyers really hard on Chloe is
Oh, you can beat me.
very good.
In service of the crown.
You see that? I'm up.
Okay, do we have any, like, haste or anything
I
like
stand
that?
ready. What would you ask of me?
What shall I do?
I don't know who has haste.
I'm ever in your service.
Damn, that didn't kill that guy, huh? I was kind of hoping it would.
Stand before me!
This'll be cold.
Embarrassing.
The battle is ours!
There's always more to learn.
'Twas fate which brought us here. I'll prove my worth. I depart.
Yeah? Sure.
I've reached my destination.
Prepare yourselves.
A little ice for you.
I am your shield.
That must have hurt.
I shall protect you.
Healing you. This'll be cold.
Seems we've done it. I require a respite.
I shall not disappoint. By your command. I shall not shy from battle.
Let's have some fun. You're mine!
I shall heal you.
Better heal up.
Be safe.
Not looking great.
We make good strides. Behold the valor of a knight.
Want to keep going? You're mine!
Be restored.
What level did Baron
I'm here to
Daria
help.
come in at?
The day is won.
Okay, she came in at a level 10.
I can't wait for my next fight. I wonder if I'm stronger
I should have
than
read that.
Lady Oclese.
We'll take a look at that in a
The winds
minute.
of
Didn't
fate
realize we
blow
had
at
an
our
ability
backs.
there. Novice military treaties. Honestly, we should probably use that on some of our low-level people. It's going to be effective on anybody below 10, so we can get a bunch of people up to 10 that maybe are falling behind. We've got quite a few of those at this point, and I think that everybody that we're going to recruit now are going to be closer to 10, so now is a fine time to use them. Okay, Sigil's Trial Beginner 2 is done. Phantom Knight Shield seems good. Okay, just had to add that to my notes. Sorry, guys. Fascinating. We've earned a reward for our first success in the Sigil's trial. Though given everything we know about them, I should hardly be surprised at this point. In any case, there are still more sigils elsewhere in Feverick. Let's be off. Alright. Okay, we got 22 of these. If we sort by level, these are the people. Alright, let's get everybody who's close to 10 up to 10.
I can't fail my sacred mission.
Curing Call. Restore minor HP to a row of allies, removes all targets' debuffs.
Just leave it to Lex.
Quick Guard activates before being hit by a physical attack. Block an enemy attack with a medium guard.
A toast to strength.
Assaulting Blow. Attack a single enemy. Grants the user +1 AP if the target is defeated. Yana.
One of the many benefits of old age.
Magic Missile. Attack 2 enemies with magic. Hit rate 100%. No, that should be a True Strike. If we know anything about Magic Missile, it's that it never misses. Hit rate 100% is not the same as True Strike. Just gonna throw that out there. You can't call it Magic Missile and have it miss, ever. Alright, so that's just some D&D bullshit coming in.
My lance grows ever sharper.
Wild Rush, attack a column of enemies with a piercing strike and inflict stun. Oh, and if any of you guys are confused about like why we're going the below 10, Just as a reminder, if you look at novice military treaties, it grants 3 times the experience if they are level 10 or below. So it's way more effective right now. Fran Meillet is the one that we don't want to use this on.
Higher still. Diligence pays dividends.
Harry, negate melee damage for a single hit, grants the user +1 AP.
To protect those who can't protect themselves.
Attack a single enemy, grants the user +1 AP if the target is defeated. Alright, there we go. Sorry, Meillet. Okay, I need to do a set of item checks. But let's also do a round of checking all of the villages, seeing if there are any that we can finish out now. Man, those honey apples are gonna haunt me for the rest of my life, aren't they? Okay, so that's still the only one. We finished everything except for that one. We just need honey apples. Okay, cool. Alright, items. Have we picked up anything that we have forgotten to equip? Probably in accessories and stuff, right? We've got a recruit hand axe, but nobody's holding a bronze, right? Okay, so we're okay there. Flame bow. Probably sell those bronze staffs. The Phantom Knight Shield, that's the one that we need to check on, people. Okay, Phantom Knight Shield, guard efficiency 25%, magic defense +20, no ability. Now, let's see. She has 2 different places for shields, so... where are you? Alright, that one has a critical rate up, though. Alright, so we'll just have to hold on to this shield until we have somebody who can actually utilize it. As of right now, it doesn't seem like it's going to be a huge boon to anybody. Now, when we're looking at this item thing, so hold on, let me just check this real quick. So... magic defense. Is there a way for me... So right now it's only showing physical defense and guard rate on these characters, but it doesn't show me any of the other stats. Is there any way for me to toggle that? We have the toggle info down here, but there's no other information on being able to toggle any other stats. Nope, that's not doing it. Okay, so... that's unfortunate. Alright, so we just have to compare the bottom screen. But we'd be losing quite a lot on you. You're the only one who's relatively close, who might actually... You don't give up as much on your guard rate or physical defense, but you would gain quite a bit of magic defense. So it might be okay on Adele right now. Okay, so if we look at the larger list here, where we can see everything right next to each other, if we're looking at that, physical attack, guard rate would go up a little bit. Yeah, let's do this. And we'll just have to remember that Adele will be able to take magic hits a little bit better than other people will. Okay, cool. Was there anything else in items that we needed to look at? We got through shields, the Great Shield. Right now he's being protected really well, so I really like this base PP going up. So the HP recovery isn't necessary as long as he's in a grouping that can help heal him, which right now the grouping is awesome. Guard efficiency. Ooh, actually the Templar Great Shield is an upgrade for you, isn't it? Straight upgrade, because you'll get that HP recovery. Okay, cool. I didn't realize that she could use those tower shields. Yep, that's just a straight gain and HP recovery of 20%. And she already has first aid as well. Okay, cool. All right, we like that. We like that a lot. Still can't do anything with these, right? Yep, okay, so that'll be for something later. Oh, I think the next trigger was 25%, which we have just hit, so let's turn this in. You filled in 25% of your map. Let me go ahead and copy that over. Free mining pass and mill tickets. Yeah, you know what? Like, we could do the mill ticket stuff. Do me a favor and come back once you've filled in 50% of your map. Okay? Let's go and do the mining. Oh, this one better be good. Okay, it is. Worth it. Okay, we got a treasure map. Definitely worth it. Good. Another one! Okay, we got 2 treasure maps. So, let's see. Oh my gosh, we got so many quests now. Beyond the Swirling Sands, not started. Main quest, another prince, not started. Side quest, the Resistance Lives On. That's over in the elf area. Over the Wooden Water, elf area. Half-Elves Resolve, that's that level 16 one that we're not ready for. Unicorn Overlord, the end of the game. Okay, battle for Istania. Okay, so these level 11 ones that we've got in this area, I'm assuming that some of these areas up here in Cornea, we need to clear out, and then we'll probably be able to finish this one. Sigils of the Ancient, we haven't found them all. Okay, treasure map. That's a little bit higher north. I don't think we have access to that place yet. You can see that it's above the capital. Yeah, we're down here. Okay, that one's up in that area that we have to do that other map for. Let's see, we got about 15 minutes. We might be able to do one of these. Fort Istania. Okay, set that as our destination. And we might just have enough time to do this. If we're quick. Which isn't really my strong suit. The Liberation Army sets out to defeat Limon and free Fort Istania from Zenoiran rule. It's a liberation. Yeah, this might actually be bigger than I think it's gonna. I don't think this is one of those smaller maps where you start like right next to it. I think this is a bigger one. All right, so we're not gonna have time. You know what? No, if there's anything that I want to do, it's gonna be the other one. This one over here. Maybe we'll start this one, and we'll have it span 2 episodes. The Blade of House Malay. Upon hearing that a major Zenoiran stockpile sits under the watchful eye of Melisandre Malay, the daughter of a Cornian noble house, the Liberation sets out to defeat her and free the region. We got witches and sword fighters.
I'm sick of sitting on my hands all day. Why does war have to be so boring? Those morons will pay for stationing me in the middle of absolute nowhere.
Lower your voice, Lady Melisandre. There's no telling whose ears lie behind what corners.
Anyone worth half a damn wouldn't bother listening to my drivel. I swear fealty to Galerius, and this is my prize?
Enough. This querulous nonsense is unbecoming of the storied House Meillet's sole survivor. Your relation to the family line...
Can we please not go into this now? I'd rather not feel belittled by my glorious ancestors today.
Urgent news, milady!
Speak.
It's the rebels, sir. They're approaching our camp.
Marching from Lisbouche, hmm? This all comes far sooner than I'd expected.
And if the reports are to be believed, it seems His Highness Alain leads the charge.
That's the best news I've heard in months. This Alain fellow might as well be hand-delivering our long-lost glory himself.
Ah, there's the Lady Melisandre I know.
I just hope he's easy on the eyes, too.
And there's the other side of her.
Can't you tell a joke when you hear one? He could be the most handsome man in the world, and I'd still fight just the same. Now, prepare for the assault. And station a separate contingent, you know where.
So I've heard that Colm here can brew some of the best coffee known to man, and I've heard that his curry's pretty good too. Sound off in the comments if you know what I'm talking about.
Yes, milady. Sound the alarm whistle. I want all lieutenants ready for battle at once.
It's only a reference to one of the best characters ever written into a video
How old was
game.
that prince meant to be again? It would be an awful shame if he breathed his last before I got a good look at him. Maybe I'll just take a quick pre-battle peek. And why shouldn't I? There's not a man in the world who could hope to equal me.
Well, if you fall for him, you're not going to want to cut him down. And then what are you going to do, huh? What, you're going to join his army or something? All right, so we all know that's where it's going, right? we all know that's what's going to happen, right? Is anyone in there? I am Melisandre, Zenoiran General, and your opponent in the battle ahead. What are you doing, girl? I've come to greet your leader, Alain, before we're forced to face each other in combat. And I better not fall in love. Announce yourself. 'Tis I, my lady. What words do you have for me? Huh, I'd heard the rumors, but you're even more handsome than I expected. Blush, look at her freaking portrait right now. Pardon? Oh, nothing. You've no hope of winning this battle, Sir Alain. We have countless men, and even more waiting to join at a moment's notice. Surrender to Zenoidra, though, and I may just spare your lives. A bold request, but one I must refuse. We've no intention of laying down our arms, not until rule of these lands is restored to its rightful lord. Ah, such elegance! Such noble defiance! Well, if that's what you wish, then so be it. The next we meet will be in the midst of battle. So weird. I love it. Alright. So much for convincing him to yield. We barely have any supplies left. And no hope of reinforcements either. All we can do now is strike at them with everything we've got. Surely you don't intend to take to battle yourself, Lady Melisandre. And why wouldn't I? Because, my lady, you are House Malay's sole remaining heir. I beg you, issue your commands from the safety of our encampment. Fine, just see that our men follow the plan. The Liberation's command post is captured, defeat conditions, and defeat Melisandre to win. Alright.
This rose bears thorns.
Okay, need to get this grouping out.
I ride for Cornea.
Have you need of me?
Go on. Won't take long.
What shall I do?
Man, even though they've got two guys who can just wreck Hodrick, we're still coming out of that skirmish in good shape.
It shall be
That's
done.
so good. That's so good.
Hope you've made your...
I shall never fail.
I mean, we may as well start with this, and then maybe we'll see if we can end it with Travis.
We ride!
That must have hurt.
A flawless victory. I'll prove my worth.
Alright, can you finish
Yeah.
him off? Okay, you finish
There in a
that.
second.
And then
What
we're
shall
gonna
I do?
see what you can do against this group.
Yeah!
I shall not disappoint. It shall be done.
I've arrived.
Time for payback. Easy. No hard feelings.
What would you ask of me? By your command.
I'm ever in your service. I depart. Prepare
I
your...
shall not falter.
You're mine!
At least try.
Not a chance!
Oh my god. Alright, so what ability gave them AP up right there? I might need to look at their class. I thought they were the same class as Leah, but
We
I'm
mustn't
starting to
grow
think
careless.
they might be a different
I
class.
blossom ever brighter.
Alright.
What shall I do?
Who can take this out? You can get it in one go?
I shall not disappoint. It shall be
Alright,
done.
we're just gonna have to keep an eye on their health as they go there. Throw out fonts as needed.
I'm ever in your service. It shall... What shall I do? What utter luck?
Go on.
Have you need of me?
Alright, she can deal with that too, just as long as we keep up on their health from whatever this ballista's doing.
Yeah? Sure.
Your orders, sir. I'll prove my worth.
Oh, why do you have to go all the way around? Oh, are you trying to avoid the ballista?
I'm ever in your service. I depart.
Tisn't safe here.
Whoa, why so large of it? Man. Okay. That seems further than you should have been able to put that, but it is what it is, I guess.
Go on.
Don't go into that.
Won't take long.
I'll prove my
Oh,
worth.
you're gonna try and bypass us. We
It
can't
shall be
allow
done.
that to happen.
I'm
I'm
within
ever
their
in your
range.
service. Yeah!
Okay, we made it.
I shall never fail.
You'll see no...
Cheer up.
Yeah, protect your girl, and then she blows you a kiss.
Seems we've done it. On my honor as a knight. A worthy foe.
Okay, how are you doing? Nobody's dead yet.
What now?
I shall not shy from battle.
Want to keep going? So hurt!
I'm here to help.
Dude, this group of ladies is so strong.
The day is won.
Not even surprised.
According to plan.
Yeah? Sure.
I shall not disappoint. Setting off.
This the place?
Prepare yourselves.
Healing you. Cheer up. That must have hurt.
Alright, so she split that attack because she had that thing that takes away AP. That's what happened there, right? Which I think in this case is what we would want. So I'm not going to change her thing because she took away an action away from them, rather than finishing off the one who was injured, which was the right choice. So I think her setup, like for a second I thought it was wrong, but then I saw the AP disappear and I was like, nope, that's probably exactly what we want. Yeah, you're still going to be effective against him because her attacks are magic-based, and he's got Flame Arrow, so...
What shall I do?
We do need to be careful of your stamina, though.
I'll prove my worth.
Yeah, you just stay
I've
there.
arrived.
See ya.
A fortuitous find.
What shall I do? I depart.
Where shall I go next?
I shall never fail.
Healing you. That must have hurt. Your praise. Cheer up.
The battle is ours.
Go on.
Have you need of me? By your command.
You impressed?
Stand before me.
A little ice.
A flawless victory.
I've much room to improve.
I can ride no further. I'll prove my worth.
The day will be ours. We march. The path is set.
I'd like to give a very special shout out to my patron supporters: Darren York, ZTD, Knife Namaste, Kyle the Monarch, Chris Murphy, JW, Quinless, Vlado101, Andy Ford, Bruce Wizzle, Black Mamba 90, Eureka Gecko, A Happy Fat Panda, Turkeyfoot 27, Pedo Kuto, Shadow Raven, Hannah Kate the Great, The Blue Electric Cat, Emily Kuzanoa, Philip Dougherty, Timothy Jansen, Skip, and Nadia N. If you would also like to join this tier or any others, check out my memberships or my Patreon in the description down below.